welcome back to my sewing cave. I haven't been spending as much time in the sewing room, but I thought just to kind of get those Sojo juices going that I could share my vintage Gunne Sax sewing patterns along with some other vintage cottage cord patterns I have, and maybe talk through some of the alterations I would have to do, maybe the grading dimensions I would need to do to make the sewing pattern work for me. So let's get going. Check out my exciting emo nails. I dress up like a vampire, so I still have my Halloween sparkly nails, so you'll be seeing a lot of these this video. The first pattern I'd like to go over is Simplicity 5491. I actually just got this one, and if you see here, it is a size 6, definitely not my size. The year of this pattern is 1982. It includes a skirt, a blouse, an unlined jacket. Bust 30 and a half. Waist 23. Okay, so let's see, in the bust, I'm going to have to grade this 13 inches. Waist, maybe 14. Hip, 14. Yeah, it's doable. This is a super cute jacket. I love the exposed binding. And this is a pretty versatile skirt. I mean, it's basic. I wouldn't need this pattern for it. But for all of this lace detailing and the big puffy sleeves and the jacket, I think this pattern is worth keeping. Second Gunne Sax pattern is Simplicity 8907, size 12. It's a little bit better. And let's see, what year is this? 1979. It comes with a skirt and a blouse. This yoke on the skirt is adorable. It's fairly simple. I don't think it'd be super complicated to sew. But if you sew it out of a more delicate, like gauzy fabric, it could be a little bit finicky, but I'm not worried about it. This is the Mrs. 12, so bust of 34. Ah, sweet. I'd only have to grade this like 9-10 inches. And I think with a lot of these, once I have a good block pattern, which I'm still kind of fixing after some weight gain, I can probably mirror a lot of these pattern pieces with my block, and I don't have to do as much slashing and spreading. But this is a super cute yoke. And then with these side ties, that's going to give me some flexibility with future weight fluctuations. I love these pleats on the blouse. And the fact that it's long enough, like you can wear it outside or tucked in. It's a decent size sleeve. It doesn't have that poofiness of the 5491, but I think it's still very floaty in cottage core. Simplicity 9008. Now this pattern probably looks familiar. This is the pattern that Rachel Maxey uses like in most of her dresses. And Stephanie Canada, she actually just made this dress a week or so ago, and she did a fabulous job. So this is a size 16, much, much better. So it is from 1979, so the same year as 8907. And it is just a dress in 2 lengths. But I don't know if you can see here. Do you see how full that skirt is? Yeah, there are 6 pieces to the skirt. So what it's probably, this is probably almost like a double circle skirt. Yeah, it looks like it's a double circle skirt. That's a lot of volume. So you would not want to use like a heavy fabric with this because that's just would create a lot of bulk and put a lot of stress on this waist seam. Maybe if you create a waist stay, you could kind of lift up some of that bulk, but you definitely would want to make this out of something a little bit more flowy, or you're going to have to build some support in that bodice, especially with these really tiny kind of flimsy straps, which honestly I would increase because I need to cover my bra straps. But I do like these exposed facings and the button down front. So this is my favorite. I definitely like this one. Probably less functional. I wouldn't be able to incorporate this in my day-to-day wear as much as maybe the blouses and the other 2 patterns, but it's beautiful, very flowy. I'd feel like a princess. So this is my last Gunne Sax pattern, Simplicity 9893, and it is from 1981 and is just a fitted dress in 2 lengths. And what really sold me was this collar. And I forgot what that collar is called. Is it like Queen Anne? Queen something? If I remember, I'll put it on the screen. If not, feel free to correct me in the comments. I like the fullness of the sleeves. It's not as full as 5491, but it's still got enough fullness there. And here we have what we're used to seeing a lot of Gunne Sax is that, that corset lace front. I love the princess seams here. That's going to make fitting it pretty easy. And then size 10, how much am I going to have to grade it? Yeah, we're probably looking at about 10 inches grade plus a full bust adjustment and maybe a little bit more in my hips. But it's a pretty full skirt, so I might be able to get away with just the grading and not adding additional fabric to my hips. So next up, I have Simplicity 6015 in a size 14, and this is very similar, at least the bodice is, to the 9008. The skirt is definitely not as full. This looks like your basic circle skirt, and it's all, you know, midi length. We don't have any floor length here like 9008. It is from 1983. And let's see, so we've got a size 14, so 46. So I would only have to grade this probably 7 inches, maybe 8, and maybe add a little bit of ease around my waist. But with the circle skirt, I think there would be plenty of room for my hips, so shouldn't be too bad. Next up is Simplicity 6033. Can you see those sleeves? I mean, who can't see those sleeves? These are amazing. I don't know what kind of jacket, maybe a cape over these, but these are fantastic. Look at that. We've got our pie crust collar with the lace and the pin. Oh man, the pin tucks. That's going to be some work. But that's so cute. I don't know. This one, view 1, is a little much. I don't know if I could do that. Yeah, maybe just 3. I like the pin tucks and the side lace. This is a little too much. This is, I mean, this is everything that people cringe about in the 80s. It's fabulous, but I don't think I could wear this day to day. And this, I mean, it's a lot. But I mean, I could see that, like popping it over some slacks or a skirt and maybe getting away with it at the office. Who knows? Oh, but it's so cute. And the hair, oh goodness. Okay. 83. Oh, for some reason I was thinking later than 83. All right. Oh, I just... Button back. Oh goodness. Okay. Well, I can do button back. It's going to take some wiggling, but I can do button back. Oh, and we got some, the French darts, French darts in the back. They're just give some really good shaping. Cause yeah, it looks like we do not have any darts in the front. Interesting. So it's going to make an FBA on this a little bit different. Probably going to have to put some fullness in the waist and the hem when I do the alterations, but not impossible. That's cute. So this is the 14, yeah, 10, 12 inches. Yeah, definitely pinned up. Oh, handkerchief linen. I have never sewn with that. I wonder if you can even buy that anymore. This is the oldest like cottage core pattern in my collection. I love this. Do you see these sleeves? There's got to be multiple seams and maybe a dart in this elbow. I don't know with that fullness, but that's pretty fitted sleeve. That's probably going to take some work for me. But this is a bust 30, so this is probably like oh no, it's a miss pattern. I was thinking maybe it was like a junior's, but yeah, bust 30. That's going to be 12, 13 inches of grading. That's not the worst. Oh, look, pantaloons. They actually call it pantaloons. I love calling pants pantaloons. Ooh, Belle of the Gay 90s. So 1890s. So they're trying to do late Victorian. That's cute. I love this little Bo Peep outfit. That's super adorable. Yeah. Can you see how thin this skirt is? So this is all one dress. Yeah, I don't know how you could walk in that. I don't see any like splits or anything. So this would be like a waddle dress. But it's super cute. Very Mary Poppins. I just had to. Like, it's so over the top and amazing. So this is Simplicity 6787. So this is size 14, bust 36. So I'd be looking at probably 8 inches of grade in the bodice. I'm definitely gonna have to do some finagling with these sleeves because they're pretty fitted. Oh, but look at that. Oh, that's adorable. I love that waist seam. I do not know what that kind of bodice is called, but it's cute. A lot of gathering, so I wouldn't have to worry about my hips. Don't have to grade more for those. I know this pattern when I bought it, it's incomplete. I think it's just missing the scarf, but that's easy enough to mock up. And all floor length, but this would be cute even at like a knee length or a midi length. Costumes for bicentennial. So we're looking at 76, 74. Oh, they're planning ahead. Okay. Oh, it's not a one piece. Okay, so the bodice and skirt are actually separate. I wouldn't expect, oh, it comes with the hat. Oh, goodness. Mrs. Two-piece dress cap and shawl. Okay. It's not too fabric hungry, right? So with the overskirt, 4 3/8. So, you know, I love that fabric. I would love to get some of that fabric. And the hair, look at that hair. Oh man, that's adorable. Fabric Town. I wonder where that's from. Not in the best shape, but I trace my patterns anyway, so it wouldn't be a big deal for me. Okay, so this one was from Grandma Stash. Simplicity 9486, and this is 1971. I actually really like a lot of the 70s patterns from 71. They have a lot of the style lines I like. Like I like the Empire waist because I don't know, I can find it fits me a little bit better because I can just fit it at my natural waist or a little bit above, and then I can give myself some extra fullness for food and also my hips. We've got, you know, a decent size puff sleeve, and then I hope this is elastic because that would make it super comfy. And I have a whole bunch of trim that I inherited from my grandmother that would work perfect for all of these details. And I love the contrasting gingham here, and then this overskirt apron. It's so cute. Those shoes are really cute. I like those shoes. So bust 36. So I would have to grade this up 8. No. Can I do math? 7 inches. Haha. I have to grade this up 7 inches. Mistress in 2 lengths. Oh man, this one's been, she's had fun. Look at that. I hope all the pieces are in here. We'll see. My grandma's actually pretty good about keeping all the pieces together. Oh, so this one was a thrift store find, hence the tag. Very similar waist seam, but we just have that curved lower cut bodice. Oh my gosh, check out those sleeves. That's a lot of poof. It'd be interesting to see how these sleeves were constructed because it looks like maybe bow tied. So like, do they have the casing where the ribbon is? Like, where is the casing? Like, how do you get your hand through there? So that's just interesting to find out. Sorry, my cat is meowing and she didn't want to come in earlier, so she's just gonna have to stay outside. Yeah, I like the lace. It's a shame. I don't think it comes with the veil. Oh, but it comes with the bandana. Oh, so it's a wedding dress, bridesmaid dress, and scarf. That's so cute. Oh, that's adorable. And that gingham one. Oh, I like this one a lot. So it has a similar bodice line of Simplicity 9486, but probably more gathered. And I like that the sleeve comes up a little bit higher on up the arm rather than just kind of the gather with elastic. I like these kinds of sleeves, but for some reason I can never get the elastic to be comfortable on my arms. Like for them to create the poof I like, I have to tighten the elastic quite a bit, and then it just kind of gets itchy and irritating. But this would be great for color blocking. If you don't have like the full yardage to do this, you could use like a contrast. I really, really like that. And it looks like they maybe did some trim or piping down along the hemline. I like that. What year is this from? Oh, 1973, not bad. And this is a size 16. Oh, thank you, German jeans. My grandma has like mostly size 14 and up. Oh, it makes grading so much easier. I mean, I'm still having to grade a lot, but better than grading like 15 inches, right? Let's see. This is 70, so maybe the size changed. Body measurements, 38. So we're going like 6, 7 inches. Doable. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, and there's side ties. I love side ties, especially because my weight fluctuates so much. And gingham again. I thought this was a juniors or kids pattern, but it says Mrs. size 8, so it's pretty small. This is McCall's 3918, and I think this was inherited from Grandma. So we have a bust of 31 and a half, so we're looking at 10, 11, 12 inches of grading needed. Oh, it's not even a dress, it's a 2-piece. Oh man, blouse and skirt. Maybe I should have just read the front of the pattern, right? Yeah, I don't know if I'm a big fan of these like 3/4 sleeves with the ruffle. Like I feel like it would just irritate me. Full length skirt, lots of gathering and trim. I could use up some of my trim. I have way too much trim. So size 8, yeah. This is probably one I would just look at or maybe copy this collar. I love this sweetheart collar. Um, and then the dice. Oh, okay. I was like, is this a grown-on sleeve? They just forgot to put the sleeve line on there. Oh, those shoes are really cute. Oh my gosh, I love this one. And this is part of what I inherited from my grandma. McCall's 4207. Gotta love the bust size 36 so I can get away with 6-7 inches of grading. Very doable. But look at this beautiful front buttoning. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. Oh man, can you imagine trying to button all these tiny little buttons? Yeah, I would use elastic. No one has time for that. Oh, that's really cute. I don't know if I'm a fan for like leaving the buttons off and just having the collar spread like that. I would probably like tuck this under and make it into a faced seam or a lined bodice. I don't know. I don't like that. But everything else about it is super cute. And this one, we have all seen this one, McCall's 4249, my perfect prairie dress. I'll put a card up so you can link that. This one is a size 16, bust 38, and this one I did grade 6 inches, but I did not give myself more room in my hips because my hips, I probably needed another 2 to 4 inches. So it's super snug there, and then I've gained weight since I've made this, so I don't even want to know what it looks like, but we'll see what happens in another month or two. My weight will probably fluctuate back down. Does it come with the pants? Oh, it comes with the pants! Well, I was way too excited about that, but yeah, look how cute this is, and it's got that, you know, that cuff that goes up a little bit further on the forearm. I love that, and you've seen the lace that I did here. I skipped the lace on the sleeves on my version because I thought it was a little bit too much, but oh, I love this pattern. And I traced my patterns. I did not cut any of these apart, and all of the pieces are here. Thanks, Grandma. Let's see, what year was this one? Ah, there it is. 1974. We have another bride and bridesmaid sewing pattern, McCall's 4668. Oh, and thank you, German jeans again, bust 40. I only have to grade this up like 3 or 4 inches. Done. Oh my goodness, that's nice. Oh, it comes with the train. And the train is detachable. Oh, I'm way too excited about that. 1975. So a little bit early for a pattern that my mom would have been able to make her wedding dress out of, but oh, I just noticed that. Do you see they've got like the gathered flouncy sleeve on top of this sleeve? And I'm forgetting what that sleeve type is called, but it's very swishy. And I actually really like that sleeve type. But I would have never thought about layering that. That is really interesting. So right here, I wouldn't even thought about putting a pattern lace in this insert because they use just that sheer fabric here. I don't know if I would wear it full length. I would say probably knee or midi length, but that's really cute. I love that train. Yeah, thanks, Grandma. So this is the only kids pattern that I brought out for cottage core, but it was so cute I had to share it. So this is McCall's 5397 in a kid size 10. Don't get excited. But look at that cute waistline and the insert. Oh, I just think it's adorable. So it comes with children and girls dress, jumper, or top. So it does not come with the pants, so I can't get excited about that. But that is so cute. Look, I love it in this denim. Hey, look at that. Is that my first diverse model on one of these patterns? That's ridiculous. How long did that take? 76. Really? This is my first diverse model on the front of this, and from 1976. Hold on, let me check. Holy moly, that's ridiculous. Pattern companies needed to get their act together sooner. So this one I have shared before. I shared it on my Instagram feed, I don't know, like a year and a half ago. And I was using this skirt base, you know, like idea of this skirt base for my first prairie dress that I did my sew along for. I love the tiered skirt on here. I just wasn't a fan of the bodice at that time, but if you see, it's just kind of got your straight across dress, but there's this little tie that goes in at the princess seam, and you can add this embroidery later. Yeah, there's a transfer in here for that embroidery. Oh, and that also comes with the embroidery on the jacket too. I don't know if I like that jacket with where the bow sits. but the shorter length is cute. So this is just missing that bottom tier. Pretty easy, nice flowy cotton. Definitely not seasonally appropriate right now. 1978, okay. That's not too bad. And this is a 16, so yeah, we're looking at, let's do maths, 5 to 6 inches that I have to grade. Not too bad. Yeah, the hip I'll probably need to add a little bit more room depending on how much fullness that gathering gives me. But this is definitely on my short list of things to sew. All right, last pattern. Now I saw this. This is something I inherited from Grandma, and I saw this and immediately thought of the strawberry dress. Like, I wonder if this is what she saw to get inspired. And it's Laura Ashley, so you can't get more cottagecore than Laura Ashley in the 70s and 80s. But it's, so I'm not sure if I like the crossover here. Like, I feel like I would need, you know, like a crossover on both sides, and it looks like it's just a tie, so it's a lot of gathering. So there might be a bunch of fullness there. I would probably add a waist seam just to try to remove some of this fullness. It's a shame that it only comes with this puff style, and it looks like it's like a raglan off the shoulder, like it's not your full standard fitted sleeve. So I don't know if I'm a fan of that, but it looks so much like the strawberry dress. Size medium. Okay, that's probably why I dismissed it. Medium. Oh, hey, medium 14-16. That's not bad. So we're looking at 36 to 38 inch bust. So we're 6 or 7 inches of grade from 1978. Okay. Oh man, it is a full wrap style dress. Oh man, that's a lot of fabric. Yeah, 6 yards of fabric. That explains that. I don't know, wrap style? Yeah, the strawberry dress is definitely cooler. I don't know, that's a lot of fabric. I would have never thought of doing a wrap dress like that. Yeah, I don't know. I was more excited until I looked closer, but it's still beautiful. All right, so how many patterns do I have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
18. Can I count? Who knows? There's a lot in here that I want to do. It's kind of hard. There's like, I've got decision paralysis because so many of these are so beautiful. I think my next project is actually going to be a pattern I'm going to have to draft myself through like McCall or Sewist, because I don't have anything exactly like it, but I will walk you through those pattern alterations that I do. Thanks for following along today. So this is probably maybe 100th of my sewing pattern collection. I will be sharing more of my pattern collection in future videos, but I wanted to just kind of highlight my favorites. In another video, I will be going over maybe more current patterns or cheaper ways that you can maybe recreate these patterns. I hope you enjoyed walking through these with me today, and we'll see you soon. Bye.